Setting, the Golden Rule Saloon, 1851. Quickly built of canvas and bare wood around the recreational needs of determined and still hopeful gold rush prospectors. Theater seating transitions to more rough-hewn benches and a table on stage. Then seats entering audience members. Cast leads singing, the audience joining in as they drink and snack.
Welcome to the Golden Rule. Spend your gold, that's the rule. Come in, find a seat, and have a drink. Taffeta, 2 beers right over here. Oh, no, you want whiskey? Did you bring gold tonight? A pinch of pop for the best liquor this side of the Sierra. Oh, no gold. No booze? Oh, God help us. Mormons.
Ben signals the sheriff, who comes over to make sure the guests understand the rules. Taffeta intercepts and gives the audience 2 drinks from a tray of drinks she carries. Welcome, and these are on the house.
Hey!
Ben says there's a fella back there won't give up his gun. Sheriff is quickly off to enforce his prime directive. Taffeta winks to the audience. There's no one with a gun. After audience is seated and stage manager given control of the house, a timekeeping triangle or bell sounds. Other scenes here. Ben pounds his gavel.
In the name of the grand new golden state of California, October 16th, 1851, I call this court to order. Now, it looks like the first complaintiff is Sheriff McKinstry himself.
Yes, sir. I got a bone to pick with this fella here. Allers in with his acquisitive, showing gold dust all over the place. I mean, look at him. He's clearly an Injun. And our California Constitution states that Injuns ain't got no right to our God-given gold, which was put here for the white man.
No, it does not. It says Indians can't legally vote. There's nothing about gold.
Well, all right. Then how could an Injun swear out a claim if he ain't legal? So that means any gold he found, he stole from someone else's claim, even though that ain't been claimed yet.
You make my head hurt. What do you got to say for yourself, son?
I am no Indian. I come hence the kingdom of Hawaii. My home under the heaven you call the Sandwich Islands.
Whoa, you talk like a blue skin.
Oh, what?
Well, one of them Presbyterians.
The missionaries did teach my English. My king is Kaveavea Ula. Kavala Ula Kiauli Kaole. Kau Papa Kalani Vaku Kua. Kalani ku ikolu ikai kapu kamehameha. The third, the laws of your Indians do not apply to the men of my country.
Is that true?
That's the goddamn truth.
Everyone turns to stare at Kanaka Jack's unchristian vocabulary.
I also learned some words on the whaleboat coming here.
Well, that's good enough for me. Case dismissed.
Hold on. Now, I don't know what's a Sandwich Island, but I don't remember seeing him around here before. You come here just to steal our gold? You one of them short-time gold miners? Because we frown on that around here. I mean, I've been 1 whole year on the American River washing for gold. How about you, Sandwich Man? How long you been here?
My family is from Hawaii Island. I did land in California in 1836.
The sheriff starts adding fingers to count this back.
That's 15 years ago.
The others react. That's longer here than anyone they know.
Is that possible?
Time shift. Drums of the Islands. A photo of Hawaii early 19th century.
My home was the island we call Hawaii. My family grew up and grew food God permitted, and we captured the cattle, preparing salt meat for the whalers calling upon the shores at Kona. It was dangerous.
Actors shift to portray carefully approaching, then scrambling away from an angry seer. The three vaqueros enter, Luzeida, Ramon, and Kosus. Luzeida brings the guitar.
¡Ay! Hola, muchachos. Su re, etc., etc., etc.
Jack and the others stare uncomprehending. What's wrong with it?
They don't talk good Spanish.
By good fortune and learned clergy, we were able to know their intention. King Kamehameha hired cowboys from California to enlighten us.
Sí.
Ramon and Kossuth instruct audience members with lariat. Meanwhile, Lozeida demonstrates his Spanish guitar, then offering it to Jack. Jack learns quickly and plays through the action.
They also bought the Spanish guitar, and I was blessed to learn. Lucienda taught me, gracias. But my family needs me.
Jack returns the guitar, but the others are doing fine with the lariat.
At least they used to.
You can make your own life in Alto California. Work on a whaling ship to get there, and here, bring this. My family in San Diego will welcome you.
Lozeida gives Jack his guitar. Ship's bell sounds. The actors create a whaling ship around a large sail from the saloon's tenting. The chief directs the team pulling a heavy rope while they sing a lusty work song. John Kanaka.
Put your back into it, lads. Haul away, haul away.
John Kanaka Turaye.
Oh, haul away and earn your pay.
John Kanaka Turaye. Turaye, oh, Turaye. John Kanaka Turaye.
There she blows!
Man the boats!
The crew scrambles into a whaleboat, including Kanaka Jack and a harpooner. Tenting shifts, and now we are in California. Suspicious kumiai, Californios, and a priest confront Jack. Jack plays Lozeida's guitar, which some locals recognize.
¿De Lozeda?
Sí.
Oh, es verdad.
Jack is welcomed. Actors portray a happy beach party.
This is 1836, and I am not the first Kanaka to arrive. I find a score of our countrymen in La Playa, in San Diego Bay. We prepare cowhide for leather workers overseas, east and west and around the world. Beef to skin, to dry, and plenty to eat. In the imu, on the fire, mai kai. We play music.
Kanaka Jack plays Spanish-inflected slack key, a popular party song of the era. Others join in.
After winning independence from Spain, Mexico needed land to reward her soldiers. Since the Catholic Church had claimed most of Alto California, the new government made the church shrink or close many of their missions. Indians around San Diego,
Working for the goddamn Catholics.
were now without work, food, or shelter. Some went back to their old lives, but some protested. There was fighting in the streets of San Diego, and some were killed on both sides.
We go into the mountains, and I hear of more Kanakas, north, with Captain Sutter, sent by my king Kamehameha. I joined them in Sacramento.
Ah, that's when you came to steal our gold.
10 years ago. Neither did I know or care of gold.
Yeah, spoken like a man that already got his.
But there is trouble with immigrants.
Immigrants from
Ohio, Kansas, Oklahoma, name them all Okies.
well, what's the problem? Those are all Americans.
But California was Mexico, and Mexico called Mexicans to stand up and defend her. All Captain Sutter's Kanakas had to fight too, for Mexico.
Mexico?
Mexico? The combatants line up and march to drums. Johann Sutter has an ornate blunderbuss and directs Jack, Takta, and Ottoy into a battle line. He exchanges Jack's guitar for a pistol. The sheriff directs his ally Williams into position, guns drawn. They use the jury as human shields. Ben asserts authority with his 1847 Colt Walker as peacemaker. All the other weapons retire.
That's about enough. Everybody go back wherever you were set before. The court sees no actionable claim at this time.
Your Honor.
And unless there's a trial, I am inclined to excuse the jury.
I ain't done with you yet.
Other scenes here. The Kanaka Jack story resumes with...
You got something I want.
I think this is yours.
Ben returns with Jack's guitar. Jack tunes it, clearly slack key, and starts playing. Song is backed by projections of spectacular wildflowers of California. Note that for the first time in the show, the projections are in color. Song, Kula.
Magenta, primrose, high Sierra, first to bloom and golden eye. Yet in the very center rest a perfect secret golden eye. Poppies from a distant garden, California transforming, journey change her gold enduring, tougher even than she seems. Sunflower, the rest outgrowing, just a crop when he begun, steadfast and the tallest standing. Once all is said and done, gold is just a color, not the gold. Flowers make us better. Hepwame mai kai. Flowers are medicine for the soul.
Very tricky, Kanaka Naka. Of course, some men don't appreciate that. Taking gold before anybody gets their chance. I mean, some of them might call it cheating.
Careful what you say, Sheriff.
Oh, it's not me.
Oh, might I cheat?
Well, fellas like Jack, well, you know, like they swim out to a middle of a river, and then they dive down and pick up nuggets before anybody else can get to it, before any real Americans get a chance.
So he's cheating because he can swim.
That's exactly right. Why should a man swim when he got two good legs to walk on? Eh? Am I right? Am I right? Well, that's what other people think.
Not you.
Oh, of course not. I mean, I welcome anybody to come and follow their dream.
Kanaka Jack reprises part of Kula. The others join for the ending.
Well, song about flowers. What do you know?
You know, it's not just about flowers.
Oh, I'll just know I'll miss it. I mean, it's too bad about the big drive coming.
Drive?
Oh, yeah. To protect them all from the crazy new Americans, the Indians hereabouts are going to be relocated up north to the new Round Valley Reservation.
Is that the goddamn truth?
It's what I've heard.
Keep you all safe from the gold hunters. We'll miss you, Jack. You and your little guitar.
You are mistaken. I am Hawaiian. Your Indian law does not apply to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But they do apply to your Indian wife.
Jack stops playing. Everyone is surprised. Wife?
You married?
Kiki.
Her people are what? Maida, am I right?
That's your jurisdiction.
Now, if you was to register your claim, like everyone else, I could maybe overlook a extra squaw around town.
If I record my claim, any white man can claim it from me if they so choose.
As is their God-given right, you could always pick it up in court.
But never be heard against a white man.
Huh, is that right?
He's right. You have no legal standing in California law.
Well, what'll it be, jury? Come on, call the question.
Does Kanaka Jack have to reveal his mine's location?
The sheriff intimidates with his hand on his pistol. Jury votes, hell no.
All right. All right. That took guts. Of course, there's no way to keep somebody from following when you do return to your mine. I mean, what accident could happen there? Or to someone's wife walking to some reservation? I mean, how far is that? 200 miles?
Leave her alone, please. I will tell you.
Are you sure?
I cannot stop them by force. You cannot stop them by law.
Make it official. Swear him in.
Resigned, Jack takes out a worn map.
Here is my map. My mine, the mine is...
Ben smacks the gavel.
I am sorry. This is out of order.
What are you talking about?
Well, as a Hawaiian national and non-white man, Kanaka Jack has no legal standing.
Well, we know that.
And therefore his testimony cannot be compelled or even heard.
What's happening here?
Jack, I think it's time you took that trip with your wife. Stop by Chico on the way. Major John Bidwell is there now. The state senator. You know him, don't you?
Yeah, from Captain Sutter's fort. Mr. Bidwell said that I'd be welcome always.
Well, go on up. See if you like it.
I'll be waiting.
And if you don't, keep going.
Jack understands and nods. He's okay with goodbye. Sheriff disappointed, but he'll be watching. As Atoy and Williams return to say goodbye, and Kanaka Jack trades guitars with the sheriff. Song, Adios ke aloha.
E ku'ubele o ka polahi-lahi, ka la'awi mali a ka mahina. Ko ane mai nei I ka ahe oe ho'olono mai. Ahe a oe, oe ho'olono mai. Ine o nahe, adios, adios ke aloha. Sailing here in hope and fear, California.
state has never been easy. There's oceans or mountains before you get here, and not always fair laws once you do. Every person who makes it is lucky, tough, and stubborn as hell.
Kanaka Jack did not come back, and his lost mine is one of the last great mysteries of the gold rush.
There's gold you can measure, and gold you can't.
And blackout.